Bola Ahmed Tinubu continue to embarrass and demarket Nigeria at every single time because of seeking for validation and propaganda that his government has become major in. Instead of genuinely seeking concerns or concerned about people in Nigeria and throwing empathy and being a good leader, he's tried to go and lie publicly. There is a video in circulation now of another lie being busted in Brazil. Of course, that we are going to look at in no distant time. But the one that concerns us now is of the 9th Tokyo International Conference for African Development. And on the sideline, the Japan government announced a special Japan International Cooperation Agency, JICA, where they announced that on the sidelines of the night of the International Conference for African Development in Tokyo, that they have now created a special city called Kisarazu, where under which 4 cities, as with pictures you can see, have now been created for exchange of talent and creative abilities and expertise between Africa and Japan. Right, and of course that was a good one. It was good to know that Japan is taking the Africa partnership a bit more serious than it has always been. Unfortunately, the propagandas, the vuvuzelas, the liars of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they went on social media, especially Bayo Ononuga, not the first, not the second, not the third, not the fourth time. Every single time that Bola Ahmed Tinubu has embarked on an international trip for any conference, any event, or whether it's even trade deal or anything, there is always a lie that Bayo Ononuga and his cohort will release. No wonder Ajiri left and will be debunked. If you remember the mesh business, you remember the UAE visa issues. Now it is Japan coming out, and it's embarrassing because Bayo announced in series of tweets as released on the social media platform that artisans and blue-collar workers from Nigeria were ready to upskill. Okay, first, he says, under the new partnership announced on the sidelines of the 9th Tokyo International Conference for African Development, the Japanese government will create a special visa category for highly skilled, innovative, and talented young Nigerians who want to move to Kisarazu to live and work. Artisans and other blue-collar workers from Nigeria who are ready to upskill will also benefit from the special dispensation visa to work in Japan. However, the Japanese government, through its Foreign Affairs Ministry, has debunked that and said that there is a lie, and somebody was caught. He says, regarding the JICA African hometown, of course, announced by the Japanese International Cooperation Agency at the TICAD 9, there have been reports, and statements, both domestically and internationally, that contain information contrary to the fact. You can imagine. The fact regarding the matter as follows. Let's leave one that is already public. Now let's dwell on fact 2. Okay, fact 3. On the other hand, there are no plans to take measures to promote the acceptance of immigrants or issue special visas for residents of African countries, and the series of reports and announcements concerning such measures are not true. What else do you want to do? Later you say it is somebody else that is demarketing Nigeria. Governance is in Nigeria, as somebody that has traveled a bit around the world. Governance in Nigeria is almost the easiest thing to do. Very easy. Nigerians are easily carried away. Nigerians are easily believable. Nigerians are easily satisfied. So you can give to Nigeria very little crumbs of what governance is, and they will accept it. Go and see the applause that Nigerians are giving to their governors. Some of them. For some governors, it is just showmanship. Showmanship, right? Showmanship. Just show up. Dance around. They clap for them. It is Nigeria that people pity leaders. Go around the world and see what leaders are doing to secure territory, secure borders, fight as much as fighting for the major ideology of the people. Go international, yet the people are saying you are not doing enough. Go and read comments from social media users around the world about Britain, about Sweden. I sit here and I love what is happening in Canada. And I go on ahead and I brought into a particular place when I see Canadians who are complaining and I say, what do you people want? But in Nigeria, one small road tar is enough. One area lighted is enough. So why is Bola Ahmed Tinubu choosing the propagandist or the propaganda side than choosing to actually govern Nigerians and govern well? Because you want to look good. The same you went to Brazil to lie to the people there. Unfortunately, Bola Ahmed Tinubu said he met with Nigerians in Japan, and more than 50% of the crowd, as you can see here, were people that followed him from Aso Rock to Japan. Why are you a cheap liar, Tinubu? Why? Why do you live on lies? Why do you dwell on lies? Why are you this cheap? You brought it. It's of you to bring technocrats that would help to focus on quality delivery of good governance to the people. You are looking for propagandists, bigots, tribalistic, egocentric liars from everywhere to work with you. That's why the goal of your government is to use your tribe to dominate, and not really about governance, as it were. Continually embarrass us and put us in bad light. Now you spend several millions, if not billions of naira to go for a conference, return and with lies, and now you have embarrassed yourself. Next time you go there, they say they are monitoring you because you want to lie to Nigeria. That time has passed. That time has passed, and unfortunately, there are still a few persons here and there who still believe in these lies, but we'll continue to debunk them. Continue to debunk. You are president of Nigeria. Fortunately, you have turned yourself to a mockery. Spent several years of your life planning to do this, only for you to come here and you are clueless and worthless, valueless, a cheap liar, embarrassing Nigeria before the public. What? Go to this conference? Must you lie? This is not the first, not the second, not the third, not the fourth. Must you lie? Insane crimes. Bayo Nonuga will be apologizing because what am I able to say? No wahala.